פרק אין מעמידין, דף כ"ג עמוד בייז. Now, pasuk daber el bnei Yisrael v'yikchu li truma. So in the parak in Gemara of Ein Mamidin, on the verse, speak to bnei Yisrael and you should take from me truma. Hachi nami de bnei Yisrael yikchu. So it says that the sons of Israel should take, but not the idol worshippers. They should not take. Ad hasam al yedei tagre Yisrael zavin. And there until in that Gemara where it says over there through the merchants of Israel we will buy. So to in Yerushalmi in Trumos it says that Truma is called the first fruits. V'chein Yisrael nikra reshis. So to Israel is called the first. And Truma is brought in Medrash that this refers to Torah. So you have Yisrael and Torah both called Yeshis. They're both called the first. And it's Doresh that, and you should take the Truma just like it says by Torah. You should take. I gave you a lekach, a good taking. The Torah is also called lekach, and just like Vaikru. So it makes sense what it says that you should take the truma of lo ksiv vayitnu. It doesn't say, and it doesn't say that you should give ki Torah hi hamshacha milamayla, because the point was, the question would be, it should say you should give the truma, not that you should take the truma, because after all you're giving it, you're not taking it. But the point is that this is a lekach like Torah. Ki Torah hi hamshacha milamayla. The Torah is a flow from above that you take. And this is a good taking, just like it says that Moshe should come, who's called good. He should receive the good. Right, that by Moshe is also called good. And specifically the sons of Israel, they're the ones who should be able to take this Torah, because the neshamos come from the inner concept of the worlds, and like as is known, that the malachim come from the chitzonius, from the external, and the neshamos come from the inner. And look in Torah or on Yisro, Kam Yesh Perish Truma, Hainu Aromimcha. So too, there's another explanation of the word Truma. That it means to lift up, Elokai Melech, to lift up our my God, the King, the Israel. And how do you lift up Hashem? That's through the souls of Israel. So Truma is specifically through Israel, Vaikuli Truma, and they're the ones who, Daber B'nai Israel, they're the ones who should be able to elevate the Truma, the Hisromos. I'm Mashikaz B'Torah Oral Pasuk Yataneri, B'Biori Hazor Pashas Vayakel Al Hamayim Sham. Look over there in Biorei Zor on the verse, and you should take for yourselves truma, apparently in this concept of lifting up as well. And look, and the mimer of Olas Tamid, where it talks about how Yisrael is to me ahead, that's the concept of Yisrael is the intellectual brains, a Kabbalistic concept of mochin, of Zeir Anpin, and Yisrael is connected to the Torah, Miskashram Be'oraisa, mochin da'aba ve'ima chulu. They are the intellectual concepts of Abba and Ima, which is higher than the intellectual concepts of Zeir Anpin. So therefore Yisrael is called a Rosh. To me, that is the Rosh Li, that they are higher than Zeir Anpin, that they are the mochin to Abba ve'ima, which is higher than the mochin of Zeir Anpin. V'hinei Truma Malchus, na Truma is Malchus, v'zeu v'yikchu Truma, and that's what it means. You should take Truma. And so Malchus is the concept of the name, and therefore Yisrael, that we're the ones who are sanctify the name, which is Malchus. So it's specifically Yisrael that is able to sanctify the name. or to take the truma, which is malchus. Shemamshich makadosh mebechinas atakadosh lebechinas shimcha kadosh chulu, that Yisrael draws down from the holiness of your holy to your name is holy. Vainu v'ikchuli truma hiya Torah, and that is to draw down, and that is that you should take truma, and truma, like we said, is the Torah. You're drawing down from the Torah downwards. That the Torah was given into 40 days. The king li hainu Torah, and that's li veikchuli. Li is the 40 days of the Torah of Truma, which is the Torah, which is hainu baruch Torah, and that is to bless the Torah, meaning to say to bring it down, and that corresponds to this concept of bringing Ata Kadosh into Shimcha Kadosh, that this is a Hamshacha, bringing down, like we said in the beginning of this paragraph, that it's Vayikhu, that it's taking and not giving, because it's a Hamshacha downwards. And according to this, we need to understand the concept of these three Trumos here. Ha'alef Vayikhu li Truma, hu Hafrashusa. The first one is the Truma, the pasuk Vayikhu Truma, which is a separation, Bechinas Or HaTorah, separating out the light of the Torah, Derech HaShamayim Kisi, like it says that the heavens are my throne, Uksiv Ruma Al HaShamayim Elokim, that Elokim is above on the heavens, Tilam Nun Zayin Shamayim L'Rom, and another pasuk says that the heavens above. That is, so the concept is that you're bringing it down. The second pasuk about Truma is that from each person whose heart gifts him, he should give the Truma, who are mitzvos. And so that's a concept of elevation from below to above, like it says, tzedakah teromem. So Yidvenu Libo is a concept of tzedakah, and that's a lifting up from below to above. Or mitzvos, that's mitzvos. So the first one is Torah, from above to below, and the second one is mitzvos, from below to above. And that's the concept of with all your hearts and with all your soul. One from above to below, and one from below to above. Agimel, v'zo satruma, sheikhumitam. The third pasuk about truma, and this is the truma you should take from them. B'chol meodecha. So that refers to the third kind of love in Shema with all your might, which is the highest one. V'chein truma zu agimel ba'lasiyas hamishkan. And this truma comes to the making of the Mishkan, that the first one is you have the shkalim for the adanim, and you have the shkalim for the korbanos, and then you had the shkalim, then you had the truma for the Mishkan. And it says that they made one house for him. So that's the Asiyas Mishkan. So maybe that's tefillah. Because we have Torah and Gemach, so the third one, perhaps tefillah. But Abos kan, so Perek Lamed Gimel, Kuf Nun Aleph Daled, Afilu Echad Yachol Asoso Shenamar Meis Kol Ish Chulu. So it says even one person can do it, like it says from each person. That is to say that this is shaykh to even one person. We can awaken to the idea that's brought on the verse, if a person places his heart onto him. So what does it mean? Yasim, Asiya, Gash means that is a physical action. But the strength is to him and not to his attributes, meaning straight towards Hashem, and not to any other idea. And all other levels are incomparable to the essence. Therefore, a person should place his heart unto him. So perhaps this is connecting to the idea of the Yidvenu Libo, that the heart is gifting. So here we're saying that Yasimei Lav Libo is also this concept of the heart towards him, meaning towards the essence, towards the highest level, and not to the midos. Look what it says on the mimer of this is how you should bless them. on the Birchas Kohanim afilu ad kazayis chulu, that even to a kazayis. Rabbos Veikra, I'm not sure what that means though. Rabbos Veikra, Parsha Beis Kuf Samach Vav Dalid, Kol Makom Shenemar Li, Zaz Chulu. Anytime it says to me, doesn't move forever. Is immovable. So here Veikuli is talking about this highest level. So obviously we're talking about going to Atmos. So Lid Venu Libo refers to going straight to Atmos, and so to Li refers to that it's not moving, meaning that it's shendik, and it's going to the highest level. Veikuli Truma Huva Bialkod. And so now this pasuk that you should take from me Truma is brought in Yalkut. So Pashas Yisro, Rem is Dalid Shin, V'Rem is Shin Samech Dalid. Look over there. Vayin B'Mei Ori Or, Oslamid Sif Tezvav, Vayin Mashkazim Yisrael pasuk Verestichli. And look over there. Emor Suf Parsha Lamed, Afish Aleph, Amad Aleph, Pasuk Shema B'ni V'Kach Imarai. So here he brings it in part from Parshas Emor that there's a drush on V'Kach Imarai, again from Vayikru, that you should take my words. Harbi Kichus Tzivisi Yischem. So it says in the Medrash that I commanded you to take a lot of different things. Vayikru Truma, I commanded you to take Truma. Osiatem Lochim Chulu, that you're taking me. So V'Kach Imarai, you should take my words. So when you take Truma, so the fact that it implies that you're taking my words means that you're taking me. We can awaken from this idea that I'm asking only for one thing, that I should dwell in the house of Hashem, Osios Torah, that those are the words of Torah, that what is the house of Hashem? Those are the letters of Torah. As is known that the concept of Batim, Al-Pi Sefer Yetzirah, is the concept of letters and combinations of them. So the Beis Hashem is the letters of the Torah the letters that Hashem dwells in, the letters of the Torah. And he's only asking for one thing, because if you have the letters of the Torah, so everything else will be drawn down, all the higher things. And what it says that you should take, when it says you should take Truma, the Medrash says that this is greater than all the other times it says you should take, like when it says you should take heifer. When you should take for yourselves olive oil of Alkanem. But the difference over here is by Truma it says you should take for me. Like it says you should take me together with you. So veikulish, you're taking me. Again, this is a concept of taking Hashem. Like it says, that Li is not Zaz Olam, and like you brought in the beginning of this paragraph, that this is straight towards Hashem, and not to any midos. So it says, it doesn't say you should take Truma, it says veikuli, but rather it says you should take me. So further from the Medrash Rabbah, and when it says that my beloved is to me, Vani lo, so it says the word li by my beloved, that my dodi is li, and I am to him. And he had something he only wanted from me. Shenemar tabel b'nei Yisrael vikuli. So it says, speak to Bnei Yisrael, and you should take for me, for li. So the dodi li is dor Hashem veikuli, that Hashem wanted something, that my dodi is to me, my beloved is to me. So he said, ayikuli. Truma v'yesh lahayim amashikos vel pasuk ani lo dodi li. And further we can say, on what it says, I am to my beloved, and my beloved is to me. Shalafamim nimshach yisrusa d'le'ela tchila. That sometimes you have an arousal from above first, v'zeo dodi li. That's what it says. My beloved is to me, and then the pasuk says, and I am to him. And sometimes it says that we go first. That it says, I am to my beloved. And like it says in Vayeschanan, that this is the difference between Torah and Tefillah. That Torah is from above to below, and Tefillah is from below to above. So, like you brought before with the three Trumos, you have Torah and Tefillah and Staka. So one of them is from above to below, one is from below to above. And we can say here that this is also the three trumos. So Aleph alidei Torah nimshach melamayla lamata dodi lichulu. That the first one is the concept of Torah. You're drawing down from above to below. My beloved is to me. And then you have the idea of that this is the truma that you should take from them. That's from below to above. So there. So that's which truma is that? So that's the third truma, like we said, that the third truma corresponds with the concept of tefillah, and that's from below to above. Yalkut Pashas Pekudei is Tav Kaf Daled Vayikru. So it says, either you should take li truma, you should take truma for me, shomrim davar nidavos hamishkan, that Yud Aleph Davar, in Davos and Mishkan, that there's 11 things that were given to the Mishkan. That the simon for this is Achar Sayom Mechorev. That's 11 days from the mountain of Chorev. So that those 11 days correspond with the 11 things that were given to the Mishkan. Ein Mashkozim Inyan Yud Aleph Yom Mechorev Shem Keneged Aser Sadivros V'Dibur Anochi. Look what it says about the 11 days from Chorev, that corresponds with the 10 commandments and also the statement that I am. So that's 11. So you have the 10 commandments and also the statement of Anochi. So that's 11. Beparshas Dvarim al Pasuk Echad Asar Yom Chorev. Yalkut Parshas Emor Tchilas Remez Tafresh Nun Beis Kru Osi Lachem. So it says, you should take me for yourselves, Ador Beinechem, and I will dwell amongst you. So the concept of Shuma, you should take, Shuma means you should take me, again, the concept of taking Hashem, that I will dwell amongst you, that you, meaning to say, when you build the Mishkan, I'm going to dwell amongst you, so you're taking me, and that's the concept of that through the taking me, that's going to be the source for the house, and the dwelling, like he brought before, that the third truma is the concept of Asiyas HaMishkan, the dwelling of Hashem, which is the concept of tefillah, from below to above, and also it's the concept of taking Hashem, that you're making a house. That's the third truma. Vaikuli, but he's dorish on the first pasuk. That this is the concept of the bayis. B'Shmuel Aleph, Remez Kuf Kaf Daled, Inyan Li. It's also brought in Yalkut from Shmuel Aleph, B'Mishli, so Remez Taf Kuf Lamed Vav. And look over there.